So you've got this awesome iPad and you're ready to start creating, taking notes, or whatever it is you do. But then you hit a snag. Which Apple Pencil do you actually buy? With a few different models floating around, it can get a little confusing, right? Well, don't worry. We're going to break it all down and make it super simple. Yeah, you've got the Pro, the USB-C, the second gen. What's the actual difference? We're going to dive into all of it, the features, the price, and most importantly, which one will actually work with your iPad. By the end of this, you'll know exactly which one is for you. All right, let's kick things off with the top dog, the absolute best of the best, the Apple Pencil Pro. Now, if you're a serious digital artist, an illustrator, someone who really lives and breathes creating on their iPad, this is the one you've been waiting for. It's absolutely packed with some real game-changing features. So get this, the first new feature is called Squeeze. Imagine you're deep in a drawing, totally in the zone. Instead of having to stop and tap a menu on screen, you just give the pencil a little squeeze. And boom, your tool palette pops right up. It sounds like a small thing, but trust me, for keeping that creative flow going, it's a huge deal. And this is where the Pro really starts to blur the line between digital and physical. It has a feature called barrel roll. Thanks to a gyroscope inside, you can literally twist the pencil in your hand to change the shape and angle of your brush. Think about how you'd use a real calligraphy pen or a flat-edged marker. That's the level of precise control we're talking about here. It's amazing. To make it all feel even more real, they've added haptic feedback. So when you squeeze or double tap, you get this tiny, gentle pulse, a little vibration that confirms, yep, I got that. It just makes the whole experience feel so much more tactile and responsive. And finally, a feature that, let's be honest, we've all been asking for. It has Find My support built right in. Yes, no more panic attacks trying to remember where you left your expensive pencil. You can just pop open the Find My app and locate it, just like your iPhone or your AirPods. Total lifesaver. But look, what if you're not a professional artist? What if you just need a great tool for taking notes in class, marking up documents for work, or just navigating your iPad? Well, that's exactly where the Apple Pencil with USB-C comes in. This one is all about smart, everyday use. So here's the deal with the USB-C model, and it's a really smart one. You still get the core essential features. We're talking pixel-perfect precision and tilt sensitivity for shading. But you do miss out on the pro-level stuff, like pressure sensitivity for drawing, and there's no wireless charging. For a much more affordable price, that's a trade-off that makes a ton of sense for a lot of people. Okay, this part is super important. We've talked about all these cool features, but honestly, none of it matters if the pencil you buy doesn't even work with your iPad. So this next part, the compatibility check, pay close attention because this is the step you absolutely cannot skip. And don't worry, it's really easy. Just 2 steps. First, you need to know exactly which iPad model you have. If you're not sure, just go into your iPad settings, tap General, then About, and it'll tell you right there, okay? Once you have that name, you're ready for step 2. For the brand new Apple Pencil Pro, it's pretty simple. It's made for the absolute latest iPads. We're talking about the newest generations of the iPad Pro and iPad Air. Now, since new devices are always coming out, the best way to be 100% sure is to always check Apple's official website. The USB-C model makes it even easier. Here's the rule. If your iPad has a USB-C port for charging, this pencil will work. Simple as that. That covers pretty much all the modern iPads, from the base model all the way up to the Pro. And what about the classic second-generation model? Hey, it is still a fantastic stylus. This one is the perfect match for a lot of slightly older but still super powerful devices, like the 4th and 5th generation iPad Air, the 6th generation iPad mini, and a bunch of older iPad Pro models. Okay, so we've gone through the cool features, and we've nailed down the all-important compatibility check. Now it's time to put it all together and help you make that final choice. Let's just boil it all down. If you are an artist, pressure sensitivity is a non-negotiable must-have feature. That means your choice is between the Pencil Pro or the second gen. That's it. For pretty much everybody else, the USB-C model is the smart, value-packed choice for all your everyday tasks. And really, that's the simplest way to look at it. If your main reason for buying a pencil is to draw and paint, you have to get one with pressure sensitivity. That means the Pro or the second gen. If you're a student taking notes, a professional marking up PDFs, or just want a stylus for general use, the USB-C model absolutely delivers the best bang for your buck. So in the end, it really just comes down to one simple question. Who are you? Are you the pro creator ready to push the boundaries of digital art? Or are you the productivity pro, looking for the smartest tool to get your work done? Once you know that, you know exactly which Apple Pencil is waiting for you.